How's it going, YouTube fam? China, Doctor of Physical Therapy, coming to you live. Today is a great day for another update, alright? It's been a few things that have been going on. My student loans have been paid off. With that, I had the chance to move forward with my next goals. But before we get into these updates, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. Remember, this is my journey as a physical therapist, just as a human being as well, just trying to reach my goals. But I do want to address this question that I had. It was a piece of advice somebody was asking for. They said, what is your advice for one that's entering the physical therapy field? And that was a great question. My answer was basically to know exactly what you want out of this career. Like, if you wanted to fulfill your passion of helping other people, or to make a good income, or maybe just have a nice little balance of both, good income and fulfilling that passion. And for me, honestly, it's been a little bit of both. Like, physical therapy lines up with my interest of being physically active, getting somebody moving again with their body, using their body instead of, medications all the time. Don't just depend on medications, because all of this, they come together and they make a person better. But it just lines up with my interest of physical activity. And also, I do believe having a good income is necessary to make it in this world. You know what I mean? To reach goals. For me specifically, my personal goals, I do need to make a nice amount of money as well. So I do have that nice little balance for myself with this career, being able to do something that lines up with my interests. So I do enjoy the job, but I also do love the pay that I make as well. I feel like it's a great balance, and for what I do, I feel like I make enough money, so he or she probably was asking about a different type of advice. Maybe have confidence, the things that you absolutely need. And I didn't want to make it a generic answer, but make sure you do have confidence, make sure you know what you're doing, go in there feeling like you can conquer the world whenever you're with your patients, but of course know your information too. So with that, you'll succeed, all right? But that's the answer to my question on the advice of entering the PT field. So let's get into these updates. Now, remember, my loans have been paid off, like I said, so I've been moving on to my other goals. My next thing was to start investing, and I have started doing that. I actually opened up a Roth IRA because since I'm a PRN physical therapist, basically I don't have the chance to get benefits, to open a 401k, nothing like that. So I took it upon myself to learn how to open up a Roth IRA. Roth IRA is so hard to say sometimes, y'all. But I used YouTube, opened one up, figured out which ones to invest in, which mutual funds to invest in. I did that as well. I don't have a mentor, nothing like that. I literally use YouTube. Graham Stephan, if you guys are interested in him, I watch a lot of his stuff as well. I have opened that up. I've been contributing to that every month. Can contribute up to $6,000. So eventually I can take it out when I'm about 59 and a half years old, I believe. So that'll be a good little retirement fund for myself later on in the future. So I started investing. And also, I do want to get a home. The investments are in the Roth IRA and eventually in real estate. My goals are to get a few rental properties, hopefully, you know what I mean? So I'm saving up for the first one right now, and eventually I'll be able to get a nice size down payment to get that one hopefully by the end of this year. But depending on how things are looking with, the whole pandemic and prices skyrocketing, maybe I have to hold it off for maybe another year. But also, with that being said, I'll have a lot more money saved up. That's the next goal, to get my first home. But my plan is to actually live in the home, pay it off more, and maybe rent out a room, because I want to pay off everything as soon as possible. I know everybody, they don't agree with that type of path of paying it off as quickly as possible, but that's just my personal decision, and that's what I plan to do. So once it's paid off, eventually get another place, maybe a condo, maybe another home. Got to figure that out. It's a lot that I have to figure out, and a lot of learning. But once that one's paid off, I can get just cash flow, positive cash flow. And that's what I want. And I want to just keep doing that. Maybe eventually have to take out a loan for another property. So those are the goals with the real estate. Also, with that being said, I know you guys know I don't like debt. I don't like having to pay stuff off. But I do know that I need a credit score to be able to get a home. So I opened up a credit card last year. I did open up a secured credit card, something very simple, only had like a $250 limit with Discover, and I've been putting my phone bill on it, and I was paying it off consistently, you know, regular time, and it's boosted my credit score very well. Like, yeah, it's been doing pretty good. And I've been doing so well with the credit card that they actually increased my limit to $1,800. And I don't like that. I really don't. I just wanted to stick with the basic phone, but now I have to put something else on there because I'm trying to stay between that 25 to 30% range of you know, spending. I think I'm in it, or I need to recalculate, but I just added my health insurance. I added health insurance, you guys. I have health insurance now. So yeah, more bills. Since I paid my loans off, now I have health insurance. I know that was something a lot of people ask me all the time, like, what are you doing about health insurance since you're a PRN? I honestly didn't have any. I really didn't, because I'm young. I didn't expect anything to happen, you know, and if something did, I do plan to pay it off. I always pay off my debts. So I do have health insurance now. So I put that on my credit card and my phone bill on the credit card, and I pay that off consistently every month, make sure I have the money put aside. And I'm also saving money every month, of course, for the home. Oh, last thing, my full year salary. So, you know, taxes season is around, and I got a chance to figure out how much I made. I haven't really calculated it, but since taxes came around, I had to do all that. I found out my full year salary, you guys. And basically, I made $85,000, a bit over $85,000. And I'm very proud of myself. I really grind. I had to work hard to get that $85,000. I was doing 40 plus hours a week last year with my outpatient job that I also had, you know. So now I'm fully PRN. So we'll see how this year goes. There's so much potential. But at the same time, I have been relaxing a little bit since my loans have been paid off, and I've been making a very nice amount of money with just the PRN job. So we'll see what my salary does come out to. It should be up there, give or take, around the same thing, or probably even more if I just grind a little bit more, y'all. But it's nice just to relax just a little bit. But I'm on the grind. I'm still focused on my goals. You know, I'm ready to keep it pushing. Yeah, 85,000, solid year, and I'm very proud of myself for that. All right, it's possible, you guys. So keep grinding. Keep doing your thing. If you want to get in the PT field, you can make money, but just got to know what route to take, you know? So those are pretty much all of my updates for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any other questions, make sure you drop them down in the comments below. Or if you just want to reach out to me personally, you can always go to my IG page. Just DM me there, and I will answer your questions, whatever I can, okay? But anyways, until next time, you guys stay safe. I'll give you another update in the near future, okay? I'm out.